Morning Exiles, I'm Bellabong and I'm here with the first companion video to my Dancing Dervish guide. In this video, we'll be learning about the Dancing Dervish and a bit about Rampage. What is the Dancing Dervish? The Dancing Dervish is a unique two-handed sword which has several special effects. The first of these we're going to focus on is Level 15 Manifest Dancing Dervishes. Level 15 Manifest Dancing Dervishes is a animated weapon skill which summons two animated swords that both exclusively use cycle. Both of these swords are the most aggressive minions in the game, and they're very zippy, very responsive, with a few AI quirks here and there, but they're extremely fun, and I've been one-tricking these ever since my second ever chance orb hit one of these. Mashing of that a chance until I helpless. The other effect is a Rampage. Rampage is a kill counter which has a bunch of special effects that trigger at different thresholds. The first of these is at 15 all the way up to 500. In addition, you gain a movement speed buff that increases during this rampage. Now, when the first rampage effect triggers is when Dancing Dervish is also triggered. An additional way instead of kills is you may have noticed that there is a melee hits counts as rampage kills affix on the sword. So not only can you just kill things, you can also just hit things and the swords will summon. On Dancing Dervish, there is a secondary effect that once they're summoned, your weapon slots are disabled, so you'll be running around with bare fists. In 3.25, we were going to have weapon swap technology, but the powers that be were afraid everyone would have a Dancing Dervish. That doesn't sound too bad in my eyes. So with Rampage, as you can see, it has run out. It has a 5-second timer, and you have to keep the kills up in order to keep that counter up. Once the swords are spawned, you cannot make use of that melee hits count as rampage kills modifier. This is only something that is on the sword when you have the sword equipped. But how do we keep up this rampage? It's pretty easy, do your map. Clear the map, kill all monsters, rampage will keep going because you're fast enough to move on to the next pack. How do we do this in our downtime though? Well, there's multiple options, but only one meta one at the moment because it's so simple compared to previous ones. The solution is the Squirming Terror Unset Ring. This ring will spawn a worm every 2 seconds on your mercenary.
As you like.
As you can see, the worms have started spawning. This will go on forever. And since this happens every 2 seconds and the rampage timer is 5 seconds, you have infinite rampage, and therefore the swords have infinite duration and they're effectively permanent minions. There are other ways to sustain the rampage with potion charges, but I'll leave that for another video. To summarize, Dancing Dervish is an aggressive melee minion that uses rampage to sustain itself, and with this Swerving Terror, we have infinite rampage and an infinite duration Dancing Dervish. Thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.